And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fouled off left side. And now the 0-1. And there's the ball.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
And down on strikes. 1 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Edman goes 5 feet 9 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine. Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Yamamoto, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Swings through that.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Edman slings to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Kyle Tucker.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Late that time, and it's strike two. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have
to throw to first, and Tucker is retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Top of the second, and here's the catcher, Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing it.
0-2 is the count.
This to third. In time to Bush. 1 out in the second. Max Muncy at the dish. And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker should have it. Squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Yamamoto back to work. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Dansby Swanson. First pitch misses. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And he swings through that one.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. One up, one down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And makes the grab, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
This to third. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Still manages a throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Yamamoto checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 so far. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day. That's to third. On to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out. Tied for 2. And here comes Tommy Edman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Tap foul at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have.
Runner on the move, in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Fires that one deep left field and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Base is empty, one away. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. And no one can get there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Runner on the go. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Check on the runner. And they got him. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Amaya collects, fires to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Seiya Suzuki.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. First time up, he grounded to third. Tucker in his 6th season, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. Struck out looking his first time. And that's in for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Well struck left field. That one knocks against the fence. Around first, digging for 2.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They'll circle the bases, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one hammered center field. Pages makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Kike Hernandez. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Ben Brown gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bush makes the grab on the run. And here is Michael Conforto. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
Runner takes off. Bunt attempt misses. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. And that drops in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Pulled the string on the changeup. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Yamamoto back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Chases that one out of the zone. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now the catcher comes up to him. Miguel Amaya doubled his first time up.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 43, Anthony Banda.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him. And 2 away now. John Birdie at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Runner takes off for third. That one the other way. Swanson.
Big RBI for him right there. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, nobody out. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead. Here comes Max Muncy.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
And he chases that one below the zone. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. In half up to hit.
The left fielder. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 78, San Castillo.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. This one in the air center field. Pages hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Wow.
0-1's the count.
That's not even close to the zone.
That's a little high, and it's 1-1. That one missing inside. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
2-2's the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Enrique Hernandez. New pitcher on here, Eli Morgan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a foul ball. Morgan measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And down on strikes. And a quick out, number 1. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. It's a bomb. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. Line drive, base hit.
The center fielder, Andy.
1 down. Next to hit, Andy Pages. Runner on the go. Bunts it towards the mound. Sends it to first. Out on the sac bunt.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Ohtani at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly.
Out towards right center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This one in the dirt.
No ball, 2
Throws.
strikes.
Save. That's a stolen base. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 49, Blake Treinen.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2.
Big-time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. And we're back. Will Smith to the plate.
Will Smith.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Brazier.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now playing second base. Nope. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 5, Austin Barnes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped, but foul. In the air, out towards left center. Crow Armstrong flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a base hit into right center field. And that keeps the inning going. Michael Conforto will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. Runner on the move. And a foul ball. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Runner on the go again. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker makes the grab, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Trinan back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And up next for Chicago, John Birdie. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Conforto brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Miguel Rojas. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Birdie pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now we see Ohtani at the plate. He homered earlier in this one, and it's not his first at Comerica Park.
Yeah, that's right. Shohei hit a milestone here in 20.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add to their lead. It's 8-2.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 down, bases empty. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson makes the call and the grab, and that's the 3rd out. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewalling, it's awesome.
And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away. And now it's Vidal Brujan. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. So digging in, Matt Shaw. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
8-2 the final here. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.